हॅलो एव्हरीवन, वेलकम टू आवर यूट्यूब चॅनल. आज आपण पाहणार आहोत क्लास 10th सब्जेक्ट इंग्लिश चॅप्टर 4.5 जोन ऑफ आर्क या पाठातील मार्जिन क्वेश्चन्स आणि इंग्लिश वर्कशॉप. चला तर मग सुरुवात करूयात. मार्जिन क्वेश्चन्समधील पहिला क्वेश्चन आहे, वाय हॅड जोन वॉन्टेड टू मीट द कॅप्टन स्क्वेअर? ही वॉज टू गिव्ह हर a horse and armor and some soldiers and send her to the Daufin. Second question, name the persons who Joan needed to free Orleans. Squire Jack, John Godsave, Dick the Archer, John of Honcourt, and Julian. Third, was the Dauphin fit to be a prince and heir? No, Dauphin was not at all fit to be a prince and heir. Fourth, what was the squire's opinion about miracles? According to the squires, miracles don't happen nowadays. Fifth, what did Robert accuse Paulingi of? Fifth, what did Robert accuse Paulingi of? Robert accused Paulingi that he was mad as Joan. Sixth, what shows that Joan is a person of immense faith? Robert thought that his soldiers would not be inspired by anything, but Joan was very sure that she, along with her soldiers, would drive the enemy like sheep, and there would not be a single English soldier on the soil of France. It shows that Joan was a person of immense faith. Seventh, why were the French soldiers always beaten? The French soldiers were always beaten because they were fighting only to save their skins, and the shortest way to save their skin was to run away. Eighth, what race did Joan want? Joan wanted a soldier's dress. Ninth, what made Robert finally agree to the plan? When Robert realized that if Joan could put fire into Paulingi, she could put it into anybody. She could inspire his soldiers too, so he finally agreed to the plan. Now move on to English workshop. First activity, read the extract from G.B.Shaw's play on Joan of Arc and fill in the tree diagram. And the tree diagram is given. Play Joan of Arc. Setting, period, location, period 1429 and location Orleans. Scene of the given play, the city of New Orleans. Characters, Robert, Stewart, Joan, Paulingi. Main plot, the war between England and France. Robert, the captain, hesitates to meet Joan. Paulingi supports her, telling Robert that she is a bit of miracle. Joan is called before Robert and tries to frighten her about the might of the English army. Joan tells him the causes of French defeats and expresses her determination and courage to lead the French army even with the help of few soldiers and faithful friends. Captain agrees to send Joan to Chinon to meet Dauphin, the Prince of France, to get permission and all she needed to lead the French army. Second activity: pick out from the play two lines each that prove the following. Joan of Arc, her confidence. First line: the Dauphin will give me all I need to free Orleans. Second line: three men will be enough for you to send with me. Her courage. First line: you wouldn't see me, but here I am. Second: I can find a soldier's armor that will fit me well enough. Third, her determination. First line: there will be no trouble for you, squire. Second: I will teach them all to fight for France. Third activity: match the comparisons as given in the extract. In column A, first, as easy as. Second, as mad as. Third, drive the soldiers. Fourth, the Dauphin is. Fifth, Joan of Arc is. In second column, like sheep, like a rat in the corner, a bit of a miracle, as she is, the steward chasing a cow. Now we'll match the comparisons. First, as easy as chasing a cow. Second, as mad as she is. Third, drive the soldiers like sheep. Fourth, the Dauphin is like a rat in corner. Fifth, Joan of Arc is a bit of a miracle. Fourth activity, say why. A. Joan wanted to meet the Captain Square. Joan wanted Captain Square to give her a horse and armor and some soldiers and send her to meet the Dauphin. That was the reason she wanted to meet him. B. Joan did not ask for many soldiers from the Captain Square. Joan did not ask for many soldiers from the Captain Square because the Dauphin would give her all that she needed. See, Pauline, Jack, and Dick had offered to accompany Joan. Pauline, Jack, and Dick felt there was something about Joan and that she was a bit of miracle. Her words had put fire into them. They also felt that it was their last chance of saving Orleans. Hence, they offered to accompany her. D. French soldiers were always beaten in war. The French soldiers were always trying to save their lives and would run away from the battlefield. Hence, they were always beaten in war. E. Captain Squire Robert said, I wash my hands of it. Captain Robert Squire was uncertain about allowing John to go to the Dauphin. He could not believe that John would be successful in her mission. Even then, he could not withstand her determination and confidence. He also felt that this was the last chance of saving Orleans and that there was something special about Joan. However, he did not want to be held responsible for anything. Hence he said, I wash my hands of it. Fifth activity, using a dictionary, find the difference between the following pair of phrases. Make sentences of your own with each of them. Phrases first, to cut in. Its meaning, interrupt someone while they are speaking. Sentence, I was just talking to Jan when Dave cut in. To cut out means to remove it completely from a situation. Sentence, I cut this article out of the newspaper. Second, to be held by means kept or maintained or will take place. Sentence, the program will be held by next Tuesday. To be held up meaning delay or stop or block the movement. Sentence, the match was held up by heavy rains. Third, to run away means to leave a place secretly. She ran away without inform. To run for meaning run for something. And sentence, all of them run for food. Fourth, to be known as meaning to be best known as. Sentence, he is known as savior of mankind. B, to be known for meaning to be famous or known because of something. Sentence, Karthik is known for his singing. Fifth, to go with means to choose or accept something. Sentence, we must go with blue to paint the wall. To go after, to try to catch or stop something. Sentence, go after him and convince him to play. Sixth, to put fire into means to heat up or to put on the fire. Sentence, he has a lot of time to put fire into others' life. To put fire out means to extinguish a fire. The firemen were able to put out the fire before too much damage. Sixth activity, from an Indian history book or internet, find out information about Indian women queens who led battles. For example, Rani of Jhansi and Rani Karnavati of Mewar. Write out 3 points of similarity and 3 points of contrast between any one of the above Indian queens and Joan of Arc. Write in your own words. So we'll write the similarities and contrast between the two, the Rani of Jhansi and Joan of Arc. First similarity. Both were courageous women who fought and won battles for their respective nations. Contrast. Rani of Jhansi was the daughter of court advisor while Joan of Arc was a simple peasant girl. Second similarity. Both died young, Joan of Arc 19 years, Rani of Jhansi 29 years. And contrast, Joan of Arc was burned at the stake by Burgundians while Rani of Jhansi was killed in battle by British. See, both were nicknamed Joan the Maid, Lakshmibai Rani of Jhansi. Contrast, Rani Lakshmibai was educated and trained in warfare, whereas Joan was not. Seventh activity, read the script from Joan, girl, good morning, Captain Square. Up to Joan, simply Polly and Jack have promised to come with me. इथपर्यंत आपल्याला स्क्रिप्ट वाचायची आहे. राईट अ समरी ऑफ दॅट पार्ट ऑफ द स्क्रिप्ट इन इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच इन 15 to 20 लाईन्स. आणि याचा सारांश आपल्याला इनडायरेक्ट स्पीचमध्ये 15 ते 20 ओळीमध्ये लिहायचा आहे. Joan respectfully greeted the squire and requested him to give her a horse, armor, and some soldiers so that she could go and see the Dauphin. On hearing that, Captain Robert got angry and threatened to send her back to her father. But Joan kept trying. She reminded the squire that he had initially refused to meet with her, and yet she was there standing before him. Captain Robert asked Joan whether she had the belief that he would give her what she wanted just because he had agreed to meet with her. Joan replied positively and went on to explain to the squire that although a horse would cost a lot, she could save some money on the armor. She would find a soldier's armor that would fit her well enough. She also told him that she would not need many soldiers from him and that the Dauphin would give her as many soldiers as she needed to free Orleans. Captain Robert exclaimed in surprise on hearing that Joan wanted to free Orleans. She then told the squire that she would only need 3 men to go with her, as Polly and Jack had already promised to go with her. Now move on to language study. First A. Make the following sentences affirmative without change of meaning. खाली दिलेल्या वाक्यांचा अर्थ न बदलता त्यांना होकारात्मक वाक्यांमध्ये बदलायचं आहे. A. Negative. I am not so sure now. Affirmative. I am unsure now. B. Negative. He will not be able to stop them. Affirmative. He will unable to stop them. C. Negative. I don't remember. Affirmative. I forget. D. Negative. I can do no more. Affirmative. I am unable to do anything more. E. Negative. Sir, do not anger her. Affirmative. Sir, be calm with her. F. Negative. I shall not want many soldiers. Affirmative. I shall want few soldiers. B. Fill in the gaps in the table. Word forms. In first column noun, in second column verb, in third adjective, and in fourth adverb. Noun success, verb succeed, adjective successful, and adverb successfully. Second, inspiration, inspire, inspirational, inspirationally. Third, safety, safe, safe, safely. Fourth, belief, believe, believable, believably. Fifth, thought, think, thoughtful, thoughtfully. Sixth, brightness, brighten, bright, brightly. Seventh, courage, encourage, courageous, courageously. Eighth, haste, hasten, hasty, hastily. या ठिकाणी आपला हा वर्कशॉप पूर्ण झाला. अशाच प्रकारचे नवनवीन व्हिडिओ पाहण्यासाठी या चॅनलला सबस्क्राईब करा. आमच्या चॅनलचे सर्व व्हिडिओज ताबडतोब तुमच्यापर्यंत पोहोचण्यासाठी बाजूला दिलेल्या बेल आयकॉन बटनला क्लिक करा. हा व्हिडिओ तुम्हाला आवडला असेल तर लाईक करा. तुमच्या मित्रमैत्रिणींमध्ये, गरजू विद्यार्थ्यांमध्ये शक्य तेवढ्या प्रमाणात शेअर करा. काही अडचण असेल, काही सजेशन असेल, काही इन्फॉर्मेशन असेल किंवा रिप्लाय द्यायचा असेल तर कमेंट बॉक्समध्ये कमेंट करा. हा व्हिडिओ अत्यंत काळजीपूर्वक आणि सर्वात महत्त्वाची गोष्ट टिल द एंड शेवटपर्यंत पाहिल्याबद्दल तुम्हा सर्वांचे मनापासून आभार. थँक्यू. थँक्स अ लॉट.